Every song you've heard on the radio, there was a songwriter behind it, and not every song is sung by the songwriter. But at one point, a person had inspiration, sat down with a pen and paper, and wrote your favorite song. Inspiration comes from all sorts of places. Some, a favorite movie, to a funny encounter with a stranger. Songs are written from experiences, but most of the songs we hear are someone expressing their broken heart. Some of the most famous songs started on a napkin at a restaurant. When inspiration strikes, we humans, we have to act. We were born with the inclination to create. Songwriting is an art that is freeing and flexible, but there is a structure your favorite song was written in. The craft of songwriting can be learned, and there are tricks to make your song someone else's favorite. If you're ever struck with the inspiration to write a song, these following steps will guide you on how to do so. A lot of times when you think of songwriting, you think that it's going to be super complicated and it's going to be really hard to know where to start. That's my main problem, is that I often don't know where I'm going to start or what I'm going to do first, because there's lots of different ways that you could go about structuring your song. So I like to put it into these 3 steps. The first step is find an idea or a topic. You can make it about yourself, you can make up a story. You can also ask people for like a prompt or something. Whatever you do though, whatever your topic is, it has to be super duper specific. If you're writing about love, it has to be like, what kind of love? Like the feeling of new love, or the feeling of losing love, or it has to be super specific, and because it makes it easier to write a song based off of that topic. The second step is finding your structure and your chords. Are you gonna have a chorus? Because there's lots of songs that like don't have a chorus technically. They have things that are like the hook, but it's not the chorus. You can find your chords by a chord generator, or if you play an instrument, that's really helpful. You don't have to have a melody if you're going to write. If you're just songwriting, you don't have to have a melody. You can just write the song, but it's helpful to hear what it would sound like with music. Often, whenever I'm writing a song, I like to loop my chords until I can find a melody. I'll hum along to it and try to figure out what I like, what sounds good to me. And often when you're trying to find the main part of your song or your chorus, you have to change your main melody from when you're doing your verses. Another question that I like to ask myself is like, what is the mood or the genre I'm going for? On your little sheet, it's gonna show you the different types of chord structure. And this is one of the examples of a chord structure. It's verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus. And most of your traditional songs are going to be structured like this. An exercise that I like to do whenever I'm practicing songwriting is writing a song that's in AAA format. So it has no chorus, it has no bridge, it has nothing except for just verses. And it's easy to get your ideas flowing. Step 3 is you're going to find your hook. Finding your hook is the main intrigue of your song. It's the main part of your song. It's why people want to listen to your song. It's something you go away either thinking about or humming in your head. It doesn't have to be too long. It really doesn't have to make sense. Like there's a lot of songs out there that have a chorus, and if you really think about it, you're like, what does that even mean? It can be catchy or it can be moving. It can be whatever you want it to be, honestly. Lots of songs, it's just like beat. You hear the beat and you're like, oh, I know that song. Or it's a note or a melody that's only a few notes. Also, it's just a sound that you want again. You want the listener to crave hearing your song again. Good ways to practice are making up prompts or taking a line from another song and writing based off that. Write a lot, even if it sounds super duper stupid, like write all of your thoughts down. If you get like a song lyric in your head, just write it down. It doesn't have to be amazing. You can always change the wording later if you come back to it. You can also take songs either by you or like a famous person, and you can rewrite them and rearrange the words. Find the words that sound best, and it isn't always in the order that you like find first. Your song doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to be perfectly structured. It can be a little bit messy. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you find this video helpful. Bye.